person that was my son, Peter Wilson. He's from Rochford here, Dergreen Park, where he grew up all his life.
He worked in Mullingar in a factory for the last 5-6 years. A daddy to 2 little girls. He went missing in 2019. He went to Tenerife for a week's holidays. One night into his holidays, he went missing. Was last seen on the Saturday night, leaving his hotel at 11ish. That was the last that was seen of Peter.
Of course, we were hoping that he would turn up and show up.
But we definitely knew on that Wednesday when he didn't go take any money out of his bank account that there was something not right, that this was serious. You get into bed every night, you say, where are you? What happened to you? You wake up in the morning, pull up the blinds. Where are you, son?
To get back on that plane every time and come home.
Yeah, that was just awful. That was the worst thing. When you're taking off in that plane and you're looking down in Tenerife and saying, where in this country are you, like? And looking out that window every time, and it was just getting harder and harder to go because
you had to come home
it was harder and harder to get.
To come home and tell his 2 little girls, and we didn't find them.
There was a storm in Tenerife in January, and when the storm came, it shifted some of the rubble and it fell down. And when they got in workmen the next day to clear away the rubble.
It's causing obstruction. You see, like a dry riverbed, or, you know.
That's where they found him. My heart goes out to all these parents and families who have missing persons and have no idea what happened to them, because it is the worst. You know,
it's the worst
feeling in the world.
You can't explain it. Only the people that have been through it know it.
No, exactly.
And we've been through both ends of it. We can relate to these people, and hopefully someday they can relate this side we're on now, that we have closure. They can have somewhere to go and you know, lay their loved one to rest.
We planted a tree outside on our green out there in remembrance of him. There was a couple of tyres belonging to a car. He had a wheel and a tyre, and we painted that up and put his name on it and planted a rose in it.
Of course, there's a couple of memories, but like as I always say about Peter, and the one I'm talking about the dog here, like when Sophia was born, like Peter came over and he says, I want to leave the dog here because Sophia's coming home, and you know, and it's okay if I leave the dog here for 2 weeks until Sophia settles in. Of course, yeah, of course you can. And as you can see, 10 years later, or 9 years later, the dog is still here. It's still back, you know.
But love dogs.
We were lucky. It was nature to give us the break, because but there's people out there, and there's people who know about where people are. You know, even if they would only just leave a note somewhere, make a phone call, a text, just help these families get closure. The ongoing support to all the people that are still in this situation, please keep them supported, because they need every bit of support they can get, you know. We found out how good everyone is through Sam when you are in your hour of need. People really and communities come together.